Hello, UCC and my supernova friends. I want to tell you a story. Do you know the story of Bobsy the Bunny? Well, I need your help. I need you to do some things for me, and you can help me tell this story. I would like you to reach up. Bobsy's the bunny, right? And his ears stuck straight up. So I want you to pretend these are your ears, and he has paws. I know we have hands, but rabbits and bunnies have paws. So one other thing. When I say hop, hop, hop all day, I want you to move your body. You can clap or you can hop. You can move your body in big motions. You can hop like a bunny. Ready to get started? Let's go. There was this bunny named Bobsy, and he lived underground. Rabbits burrow underground, right? So Bobsy lived underground. And he woke up and he stretched and he woke up and he got up. He woke up and he was hungry, just a little hungry. So he got up and he went to get his carrots. Well, there was his mom and there was a bowl of carrots. And mom said, "Okay, Bobsy, come eat your delicious carrots. But first, guess what he had to do first? He had to wash his ears and his paws." Well, you know what? Bobsy didn't want to. He said, "I don't want to." And his mom said, "Well, Bobsy, if you want to eat your delicious carrots, you need to first wash your ears and your paws." And Bobsy said, "Well, I don't want to." And he went out the door and he hopped along the pathway. And as he hopped along, he saw some friends. You're right, there were farm animal friends he saw. Well, guess who he saw first? The person, the animal that's really good at waking up all the animals in the barnyard or in the farm. He saw Mr. Rooster. So Bobsy, he hopped all day. Hop, 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 hopped all day. And he saw Mr. Rooster. Mr. Rooster said, "Cock-a-doodle-doo, Bobsy. Morning." And Bobsy said, "Good morning, Mr. Rooster." And he said, "Well, Bobsy, where are you on your way to?" Said, "I don't know, I was just hopping along. Uh, I was just hopping along. I just wanted to say hello." And Mr. Rooster said, "Well, hello, Bobsy." And the rooster asked, "Do you want some delicious feed I have here?" And that's like little corn and things that roosters and chickens eat. And Bobsy said, "Well, no, thank you, Mr. Rooster. I do have carrots at home, but my mom said first I must wash my ears and my paws, and I don't want to." "Well, okay, Bobsy. I'll see you later," said Mr. Rooster. So Bobsy went along and he hopped all day. Hop, 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 hopped all day. As he hopped along the pathway, guess who he saw next? You would know. Guess. You are right, Mrs. Cow. And guess what Mrs. Cow said to Bobsy? Miss Cow greeted Bobsy. "Morning, Bobsy. How do you do?" And Bobsy said, "I'm doing fine, Miss Cow. I'm just hopping along and I want to go home and eat my carrots, but I just don't want to wash my ears and my paws. My mom says I have to, but I don't want to." And Mrs. Cow said, "Well, Bobsy, you need to do what your mom says. It's important to wash your ears and your paws." And Bobsy said, "I know, but I don't want to." So he said goodbye to Mrs. Cow. And he hopped all day. Hop, 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 hopped all day. And he came along. Guess who he saw next? He saw Mrs. Pig. And Mrs. Pig said, "Oink, oink, 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 Bobsy. Oink, 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 morning, Bobsy." And Mrs. Pig was rolling around this mud, and the mud felt so good. And she was rolling around the mud. And Bobsy was looking at Mrs. Pig and said hello. And Mrs. Pig said, "Oink, oink, 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 Bobsy, where are you going? What are you doing?" He says, "Well, I'm just hopping along, and and I want to go home and eat my carrots, but I don't want to wash my ears and my paws. My mom says I have to, but I don't want to. And Mrs. Pig said, "Well, Bobsy, you can. Would you like some delicious slop to eat?" And Bobsy said, "No, thank you, Mrs. Pig. I think I'll wait for my carrots. I think I'll see you later." And she said, "Goodbye, Bobsy." And he hoppty 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 hopped all day. Hop 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 hoppty hopped all day. And he came to Mr. Horse. And Mr. Horse was out in the stable. And Mr. Horse said, "Nay, Bobsy, good morning." Bobsy said, "Good morning, Mr. Horse." And Mr. Horse said, "What brings you this way, Bobsy?" "Oh, I'm just hopping along and I'm saying hello to my farm animal friends and I'm hungry but I don't want to wash my ears and my paws and my mom says I have to." "Well, Bobsy, I think when you're ready to have your delicious carrots, you will go home and wash your ears and your paws." "I guess so," said Bobsy. So then Bobsy got really hungry. His tummy was rolling and it was hungry and he was I really got to get home, Mr. Horse. Thank you for talking with me, but I really must get back home." So guess what he did? Bobsy went hoppty 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 hopped all day, hop 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 hoppty hopped all day, and he got home and he dove down in the burrow. He dove down underground, and then guess what he did? What did Mom say? He needed to wash his ears and his paws. Well, guess what? I think Bobsy was ready to. He went in and he rubbed and he scrubbed and he rubbed and he scrubbed. He rubbed and he scrubbed and he rubbed and he scrubbed. He rubbed and he rubbed and he scrubbed and scrubbed. And he rubbed and he scrubbed and he scrubbed till he was clean. His hands and his paws were clean. And there, sitting before him, waiting for him, was a big bowl of the orangest carrots you could see. You know the carrots with the green plants on the top of the green part, the top's on? Those were the best, Bobsy thought. So he went and he munched and he crunched and he munched and he crunched. He munched and he crunched and he munched and he crunched. He munched and he crunched and he munched and he crunched. He munched and he crunched and he munched and he crunched. Till he ate that whole bowl of delicious carrots. And his mom was so pleased that Bobsy washed his ears and his paws and he could have his delicious carrots. And that's the end. Well, there are a lot of farm animals. Probably if Bobsy had eaten his carrots before he left, he could have gotten around to see and talk to all the other farm animals. But maybe the next time, and maybe when you tell this story, you can think of some other animals Bobsy could have visited. But remember, wash your ears and your paws. Well, we have hands, so we're going to wash our hands, right? Before and after meals, right? Goodbye. See you later. Thanks for listening.